agenda is me. It's me. Mr. President made promise to FCT. Mr. President told them, I have renewed hope agenda. I want to bring back your hope. In doing that, I have somebody I think should represent me in bringing my agenda to reality, achievable. And one of those is these people, they have distorted their growth. They make sure civil servants will not grow. And he said, no, that is wrong. Today, the civil servants are happy. The hope has come back. I'm here to implement Mr. President's agenda. I'm not here to you supervise me. You didn't appoint me. What you can do is to do oversight function. When you come, if there are things you see, you think is wrong, it's within your powers to know what to do. Or you come to me. So many senators have come to me. Say, look, there's something we want to say. We want to bring an amendment to the law. FCT needs more money. It's the federal capital territory. That FCT ought to collect 1% of the total money, not 1% of federal government own share. So you take, for example, if federal government gets in a month 800 billion of allocation, 1% 800 billion is 8 billion. So that's what you get.
So you want to be on first line charge.
So that's what somebody who wants to help in improving FCT. How do I amend the law that will help you? You are talking about kidnapping. You are saying the sanction as provided in law is not enough. It's not sufficient to deter these criminals. Now I expect you, as a single senator, as a lawmaker, how do I go through the lawmaking process to achieve this so that criminals will know that FCT is a no-go area? It's not for you to every day go on television, go on radio, that what the minister is doing is to scrape road. I will scrape more. More will go. And you see, the good thing is that when I finish, you know what they call a nylon. You know what nylon? By the time they finish, as far as you finish, you know, you'll be happy that you are driving on a good road, and I'm sure the lawmaker will also
talking about those projects. Talking about those projects, I'm sure it's not the metro line alone that you intend to present to Mr. President for commissioning.
So many things
on May 29th. Let's talk about the other projects.
Now, let me tell you what you just watched. It's part of the media briefing that Wike called. This was him who called in pressmen, okay? That he wanted to discuss the state of the nation, okay? And they pretty much was there as usual, just to make himself feel so good and make himself feel all important, okay? Now, Wike is a political appointee, never elected. Abuja, the FCT, is the Federal Capital Territory, which is the headquarters of Nigeria or something like that, right? But they have an elected senator. For 20 years, I believe, 24 years or so, PDP has been producing the senator for that city, Abuja, until the obedience wave swept him off. Aduda. It's unbelievable. They didn't see it coming. It's unbelievable. Aduda is considered as like lifetime. It was going to be lifetime senator for Abuja, and is there like more or less like his entitlement. It doesn't have to do anything. It didn't have to do anything until disobedience came, and a woman that really, really shook them. This guy initially said he wasn't going to court when he was defeated. But afterward, he was like, no, I need to go to court. How could this even happen? Then he lost, but is Wike's friend. In that regard, Wike himself, appointed by Tifnumbu to come and be the FCT minister, was just an immediate governor from River State, a little Hitler, an emperor in his own right, somebody who doesn't take order from anybody but himself, unelected this time around, and he has to deal with a woman who just defeated his friend. So it's been cat and mouse between them since then, undermining her. Did you hear him when he said she should have contacted him and said, I have something to discuss with you? But the lady was saying Abuja that she represents is watching Wike spend money on white elephant projects like Vice President's new house, judges' quarters, new appeal courts, and some other things that she felt like if we are all stakeholders here, we appreciate what you're trying to do, okay? But our people, this is me, the elected official, and I am the one who can actually speak to you. You are just an appointee, yes, but I represent these people. So if I tell you that we would love this money to be, some of this to be channeled into things that really impact the life of the people in the city, Wike won't have any of that. Are you trying to teach me my job? Are you trying to this or that? And that's how they are running the place now. And he can say all manner of things to make, to make her look so bad. No, she's not doing anything bad in that aspect, but it's been a cat and mouse for them ever since. But we just have, I just wanted you to see that. There's another one where the news of the youth of a community, an Ijo community in Delta State, about they don't kill 16 soldiers. So how they did it, I have no idea. But there is report. There's this report that there's these two communities in Delta State who have been fighting a long, sort of a long battle of rivalry between them, okay, for a long time. However, something happened 2 days ago. They said that the Nigerian government decided to send in soldiers. Well, in fact, there are actually soldiers placed around the area, providing sort of, little security. But when this crisis escalated in that community, what they did was they moved down only for them to be ambushed by the youth of that community. And before they could say Jack, they have already killed 16 soldiers, including two, from what we heard, 2 majors, 1 captain, and then 12 others. Well, to report says 16. Well, here is what they put out. They said the troop of hang on. I should even put another picture on. That shouldn't be the one that should be on, but I'll leave this on just while I read this report to you, okay? The troops of 181 Amphibious Battalion, Bomadi local government area of Delta State, while on peace mission to Okwoma, that's the community. Okwoma community in Bomadi local government area of Delta State were surrounded by some community youth and killed on Thursday the 14th. And that was yesterday, 2024. The unfortunate incident occurred when the troops responded to a distress call after the communal crisis between the Okwama and Okoloba communities, both in Delta States. The reinforcement team, led by commanding officer, leading to the death of the commanding officer, 2 majors, 1 captain, and 12 others. So, I think that's it. So Nigerian soldiers walked into a community for a peace mission, peacekeeping mission, only for the youth there. That's what they say. We have not heard from the youth, though. No, you know, may the soul of those slain soldiers rest in peace. Is that not what you say to the dead people, right? Say, rest in peace. May their soul rest in peace. However, some things are not adding up. I don't know. I mean, you know me now. I'm somebody who just don't like to take everything that these guys say, take them for how they say it. You get what I mean? So the young people were so armed that they killed 16 soldiers on a peace mission. And the report says after the killings, everyone in the community disappeared. Like the entire community, everyone gone. The whole place is a ghost town because they fear that when the military comes back, you remember the OD in Bayelsa, Zaki Biam, where Obasan just, almost wiped out the entire village because they killed soldiers. In OD, Obasanjo nearly wiped out the entire village as well because they killed soldiers. These are supposed to be civilians, innocent people, you see? And it is Nigeria. We say, you don't kill soldier, it's a normal thing. They have to come back and kill everybody in that place. Kill anything that moves, burn properties, do all of that. Nigerians can't beg them now. We hope that the Nigerian military will not go and do OD there now. And we thought it's all this now. We all know that anyway, when they kill soldier like this, the soldiers will come and they will level the whole place. Nigerians are expecting Nigerian military to go there and level the place. So I think that is why everybody had to run away. Hi, Rook. Thank you very much for your super chats. Thank you. So they said that the fight has been going on. Communal clashes mostly, and these are supposed to be Ijaws, so they are Ijaws themselves. They are Ijaw, these communities believe that they are Ijaw. And being Ijaw, sure you would think at least they should have, they speak the same language. They should find means of settling their issue, right? But they said, they have killed a lot of people, not just the soldiers. In the last few days, it's been boiling. I'm talking about both sides. They have killed themselves, like killed. We haven't been given any exact figure, but I can give you a rough one. From what we have heard, over 50 people have been killed from both sides. And you and I, we are busy with other places. Why they are killing themselves in Delta State, right? Overland. So the soldiers who went there for peace meeting, I believe, were also slaughtered. 16 of them. That doesn't sound so right. That people are fighting themselves. Then they see the convoy of soldiers, Nigerian military, and then they kill all of them. After killing all of them, everybody just disappeared. So from what we heard, right, they said they had a settlement or sort of an agreement to cease fire last week. Prior to that, a lot of people have already left the community to avoid being, killed. And when they reached that settlement of, okay, peace meeting, peace, this or that, people started returning. Then 3 days ago, it escalated again. And yesterday, those 16 soldiers met their death. Very unfortunate. So we hope that in a normal country, what you would do, you don't go to the communities where soldiers were killed by supposed armed youth and then wipe out the entire village. That is barbaric. I know that is Nigeria, and I know some of you actually agrees because you have normalized all the abnormalities. I do know that. But Baba, come on. Children, women, and the rest of them, they are always to be spared. They are always to be protected. But in Nigeria, they are fair game because you kill soldier. Oh, they kill all of us. They kill our people. They kill my colleague. They kill my. Then you start killing innocent people who have not actually participated in any of that. And there is no investigation anyway. They don't do any investigation. First, they will kill people, and they will start investigation. Later, they will tell you, oh, we have arrested the people behind it. What would now happen to those you have killed? Because you wanted to show that you are Nigerian soldiers, you are Nigerian army. You must show everybody. Don't try us. If you try that, we'll kill you. You try that, we'll kill you. Kind of. Here you get. So if when I hear my voice, they tell you, oh no, go make you no go kill or finish everybody from from Bamadi Abi, what is it called? The Bamadi local government area, where especially the Okwoma local government, Okwoma community. Although we heard that a lot of them everyone has left. Imagine you walk into a community and it's a ghost town because everybody has run away. In Nigeria, I mean, if I take you further and further and further from Delta, they begin to go to like Akwa Ibom, and from Akwa Ibom we'll cross down to Cross River, and they go Bakassi. Guys, you have no idea how many people they are killing in that place every day. Yes. There is a Bakassi war going on the side, just like the Fulani terrorist war in Nigeria. There is Bakassi war too. There are those who are killing themselves like no mercy, like no tomorrow in that Cross River State, and they are border with Bakassi, Cameroon. So when I say things like this, I'm like, well, death is just everywhere. In Nigeria of today, anything can kill you, and you may not even see it coming. It is what it is, they will say. So we hope that people won't, people won't go on and end up in the wrong place, because Nigeria is pretty much like almost the wrong place anyway for everyone, right? So Nigerian soldiers, please, no go there, go kill innocent people because you are looking for those who killed your. I remember when they killed the same 16 soldiers in Katsina. Do you remember that? Yeah, that was under Bukwari. They went to, you see, there was this terrorist in Katsina, right? And Masaku Bello was the governor. And the kidnapping at the time, also under Bukwari, as alarming as it was, this particular terror group actually have more than 3,000 Nigerians, 3,000 Kassinans that they kidnapped in their custody. Baba is like a whole town in that place. Because how did I know? I mean, how did we know that? Masaku carried all of his security men and all that. And they journeyed. Listen to this. They journeyed from Katsina to that forest where the terrorists were staying. The governor of the state and his convoy, the soldiers, the DSS, the policemen, and even the policemen and DSS, they were taking pictures with the terrorists when they got to the camp, right? It was a stretch of over 200 kilometers from the state capital. 200 kilometers. Imagine driving for over 200 kilometers into the forest to go and see the shift terrorists that has kidnapped over 3,000 of your people. And then you negotiated by giving him 500 million naira. 500 million naira was money they gave to him. So they expected the guy to now. So the guy released half of his captives. He released 1,500. You need to go and read it. Google it now. Google what I'm just saying to you now and confirm if the story is real or not. Do you understand? So the guy released 1,500 with the expectation that now he's doing business with you. He will never kidnap people anymore in Katsina State. And with time, he will release the others. That was the agreement. Unfortunately, a week after that, I mean, you carry goat. You carry goat, give lion. You carry goat, give lion. The goat is now playing. I mean, the lion is now playing with the goat, And you're like, oh, so cute. Can you imagine? The lion is like, oh, so cute to a goat. And you are also laughing and you're happy, like, oh, that's so lovely. I've never seen a lion cuddle a goat before. And it's like, no. The lion is only cuddling his own food, maybe dinner. If the lion is not hungry and you give him a goat, there's no point in killing the goat yet. It could be lovely with a goat. It could be nice with a goat. It could be nice to the goat and all that, right? So when you come back the following day, so what do you think is going to happen? The goat will be gone, my dear brother. When the lion is hungry. The terrorists, they gave 500 million that don't kidnap anybody anymore, okay? Please, brothers, settled. Oh, clear now. Abi, good. We are giving him the money. So thank you. So no that, you know. I said, you are not going to count the money? You're not going to count it? Say, no, I trust you, Mr. Governor. I trust you. Don't worry, there's no point in counting. You say it's 500 million. Yeah, it is 500 million. Yeah, great. Gasikiani, alhamdulillah, madala. And they walk away. The governor walk away, open that. That's it. That's the best deal I've made in my life. The people of this state will be so grateful to me because there is nobody that will ever be kidnapped again in this state. Like I said, yes, guys. Yeah, but lion, why now? Why did you eat the goat? I thought we agreed that you will not eat the goat anymore. Say, so sorry, it's just my nature. It is my nature. I didn't want to eat the goat, but it's my nature. So the terrorist who has become so comfortable, so comfortable. A week later, after collecting 500 million from the states, they went out to go and get a few others. Like, don't kidnap too many, just few. I just feel like we should kidnap. Masaku heard that and called the military in Abuja and said, listen, this guy made a deal with me. Now he has kidnapped another 30 people. But don't worry, guys. We know where we met him. I'll give you the direction. I'll give you the postcode. Or, just put it into Waze or Google Map. It will take you straight to their camp. I don't know. Maybe he told them that or they did that themselves, right? The Nigerian military, I don't even understand, right? They just went straight to the place. They want to go and arrest the guy. So maybe they now put it on, maybe they put the address on Google. And when you are driving on Google Map, you'll be like, turn left. 100 meters ahead, turn left. Turn right. Maybe some of the terrorists who are their spies, advanced spies, they saw that and say, "Oh, soldiers, they come with the air, turn left, turn right." So if the way the Google Map is describing where they are going, it's like they are coming to our camp. Get ready. About power soldiers to learn any. They kill all of them. They killed all of them. Got to the camp, before they got to that camp, by the time they had everything, Yamutu. You go and read it now. It's in the Google it. Katsina State bandits that kill soldiers. You understand? They killed all of them. And we're expecting the Nigerian army to go there and level the ground, but more they don't level anywhere. They burn you well. You can't level everywhere. So we are pleading with them now that those of you who are waiting for them to do OD and Zaki BM in this part of Delta State, think again, okay? Those who are bold enough to carry the gun and face the soldiers, right, and shot them dead, all of them, in Delta State, they are definitely people that would never still remain in that vicinity. I can only appeal. You know what I mean? You can only appeal until you see it in the news. The Nigerian soldiers went to so and so and they have destroyed everywhere because that's what they do. Nigerian soldiers, arsonists. You know what I mean? Like borners, murderers, genocidists, bunch of rogues that turn their guns on the people that they are supposed to protect. I have never seen anything like that in my life, ever. It's unfortunate, though. But that happened there. The last one I won't give you before I would decide to either take calls or call it a night or call it a night. I'm actually going to take calls. We need to talk about this. You know what I mean now? So the other one is that of a Binance. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is done for economically. And I am not really happy to say that to you. But it is true. So in the effort of, still playing propaganda, of how they want to save. Somebody even told me, one guy told me and said, you know, Tinubu is an accountant. So as an accountant, you don't expect him to build the economy of Nigeria on the failed foundation that Buhari left Nigeria. I was like, come again. Can you please come again? Mayegun. This guy told me, he said, Mayegun, Tinubu is an accountant. And as an accountant who wants to build the economy, you shouldn't expect him to build his economy on the foundation, the faulty, failed foundation of Buhari. So Tinubu is an accountant. Yes, he's an accountant. And if you don't mind, this is what I asked the guy. I said, if you don't really mind, could you give me an idea about the economic or accounting policy or whatever it is you call economic ideas that is put in place that is now going to, germinate later if everybody understand that he's building from scratch? Can you give me the idea of what he's building and who are those helping him to build from that scratch? Can you give me that? But in their usual manner, he took it, it sort of flew over his head. And it was, I can't really tell you because I know that you don't like him. So you don't like Tinubu. So even if I explain it to you, you're still, I said, Baba, try, come on. Try, tell me that economic reform that is different from what Buhari did. So Tinubu is rebuilding that. Can you just try? Anyway, let's cut it short. He couldn't. He's only repeating what other mofos, the graduates, are saying to them. They kind of say things, speak, they say things in a way to make it look like they are intelligent by using some buzzwords, okay? And buzzword. So when you look at when you see those who pretend to be educated, when they want to try to convince you and say, you don't understand, just ask them that, no, it's all right. They should make you understand by using their own words that you will understand. And if they still don't, ask them, can you give me the names of those who are doing that reform with Tinubu? So that we'll begin to look at them so that I can possibly get what you are saying. Who are those who are planning the economy for Tinubu that an accountant is rebuilding for you? Kadobi, Oduduwa Emefiole, abi? Oh, Wale Edun. Wale Edun is now, I didn't even know this, right? Under Buhari, Wale Edun, who is your finance minister right now, also former commissioner of finance in Lagos under Tinubu 24 years ago, is now your finance minister in Abuja. Now, this guy said they will not borrow a dime to fund the 2024 budget. This was in October 2023. But you know the story, right? They have been borrowing and funding themselves, okay? So, Wale Edun, Oduduwa Emefiole, that liquidated two banks folded up under Kadobi. That is his record. It was a relic that they had to quickly go and buy suit for and bring him back as your central bank governor. And since he came back, can you please tell me one single monetary policy that he has introduced without using the changing of word and all of that? Oh, tell me one single monetary policy of Oduduwa Emefiole Kadobi that is different from Delta Emefiole, the original Emefiole. Can you? Kadobi is going to give farmers 100 billion naira to buy fertilizers to improve farming. Emefiole gave Nigerian farmers 4 trillion naira so that they can indeed improve food production in Nigeria. Similar policy. Emefiole floated the Nigerian naira. They said, float it, devalue it. It will find its own real value later. Kadobi under Tinubu has also been floating your naira, and your naira has flown away, gone with the winds. These are the economic policies. Under Buhari, their policy of no exportation. Don't export our food. We are hungry in this place. Tinubu and their own central bank is continuing that because they blame that for why you have a food inflation in Nigeria. There are people taking food out of Nigeria is the reason why food is expensive in Nigeria, not because of the terrorists that continue to massacre your farmers and continue to invade and ransack and destroy your farms. Not because of them. That's not the reason. Now, some people, enemy of Nigeria, taking the food out. Oh, yeah, ban, close the border. These are Emefiole's policies. Print more money. If the revenue that is being generated is already being used to service debts, print more money. Why not? Under this Emefiole